getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, number 36.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate as he watches ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge. Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Eaton on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder.
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. In there, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And he's safe.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count.
Here's Mookie Betts as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that will bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Boston Strand. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Lined hard toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
In now, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Bogaerts.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Hanley Ramirez.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Second baseman, Daniel.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
So striding in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. On to first. A double play.
Batting 7.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded to third. And that's through for a hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
1-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes again, 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Set to go now in the third.
Leading off for Boston, pitcher Steven Matz.
Steven Matz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. And he lays off there. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. Standing in, Joe Ross. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Ramirez ranges to his left, and he is out on the tag.
The batter, number 7,
At the plate, Trey Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Throw won't get him.
Right fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw in time and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging punt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Betts rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the National.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy, a base hit in his first trip. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Look at Pedroia to first. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
The third baseman, number
in now is Anthony Rendon. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Striding in once again, Steven Matz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A runner in scoring position with none out. 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Digging in,
Now
Joe
batting,
Ross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ross.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts is going to get there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Ready once again, Trey Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia dives. What a stop. In time. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Bouncer down the line. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dustin Pedroia stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A little bouncer. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. None out, runners at first and second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's a fair ball. Betts is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
First baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Ready for another shot now.
Catcher it. Blake Swihart.
He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ground ball right side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Steven Matz is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez onto the grass, and he'll reach first safely. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, no surprise. Another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Hit hard down the left field line. Just foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Weak roller right side. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. Here's Mookie Betts. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1-1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something.
Sean Kelly takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Hit in the air to shallow center. Eaton is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in there.
A little two-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner has it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Third baseman.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slow roller left side. Nunez scoops it up, throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he's having himself quite a day. 3 for 3.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Sent toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Sean Kelly. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Howie Kendrick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
In there, a base hit.
2 out lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. In now is Adam Eaton. And now everybody's running. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job. Ryan Madsen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44.
Digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
0-1.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Brock
12.
Holt is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And a fastball just a bit high. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready for another chance, Steven Matz. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Here comes the 0-1. Foul back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Down in. Brock Holt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 12, Brock Holt.
Bryce Harper is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Washington,
here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hit hard but foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Line to the right side. Betts is there. 2 down.
now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. At the plate,
Boston, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Cody Allen is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Allen.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that misses. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Danny Salazar comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching
Adam Lind will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Adam Lind.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox are going to take a 3-2 lead back home for Game 6. They take a pivotal victory here on the road as this one is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top